This you all know now more or less. The preparation के 3 लेवल है. Level 1 which is straight questions, basic information, जो आपके सिलेबस में है, जो आपके बुक्स में है, जो आपके बेसिक कोर्स में है. L2 requires linkages, analysis, and L3 requires some bit of personality aspects. I mean, last 3-4 days में, again I am seeing a lot of students for interview. I asked somebody yesterday. The boy was from Kanpur. मैंने पूछा, बच्चे से पूछा, कानपुर के प्रॉब्लम्स क्या हैं बताओ. He said, sir, Kanpur is crowded. A lot of traffic problems are there. Kanpur में problem है sir, there are a lot of issues related to municipality collection garbage. Kanpur has a problem related to crimes also because of whatever reasons. And Kanpur में problem ये है कि lately not much is done for urban expansion. Then my answer was, एक काम करो, Kanpur हटा दो. I'm asking a question. I asked, have you seen Guwahati? He said no. Tell me the problems of Guwahati. Imagine करो. Problem imagine कर रहा हूँ. Guwahati में a lot of people are there. So there is problem of municipality. I'm sure there will be crime there. Okay, and I'm sure problem urban planning है. मैंने कहा Guwahati छोड़ दो. Have you seen the place called Vijayawada? I said no. चलो tell me the problem Vijayawada. जो आंसर बताया मुझे ना वो जेनेरिक आंसर है. मैंने कहा कि now मैं बोर्ड में बैठा हुआ हूँ. Why will I select you as an IAS officer? तुम्हारे आंसर में ऐसा क्या है? There are no wow क्या इंसाइट दिया यार. Okay, that is a very unique point. You give me generic answers. And the best part is आप कानपुर में 25 साल रुके हो. आपके आंसर से मुझे कुछ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है that you really know Kanpur. Then I asked him कि बताओ, how will you tell your answer? He said, sir, I must speak with lot of enthusiasm. Okay, with a glint in the eye. आंख में चमक होना चाहिए. मैंने कहा करो, हम बैठे हुए हैं, बहुत टाइम मेरे पास है. आंख में चमक लेके आओ. कैसे लाओगे? खड़े होकर हाथ हिलाओगे, जोर से, कुछ तो टेक्निक होगा ना. और आपको ये गोल्डन चांस मिला है. This is your 5th attempt, he said. Okay, पहली बार इंटरव्यू बोर्ड में आ रहे हैं, आप मौका छोड़ कैसे देंगे? It's almost like praying for the last drop. You're going for the broke now, right? करो आप, चमक लेके आओ. हम बैठे हुए हैं, आपको पूरा टाइम दे रहे हैं, चमक लेके आओ. Let us see. I mean, ये बेसिक पॉइंट नहीं है कि अगर आपको पूछा जाए, I'm asking you, okay, person studying for the last 5, 6, 7 years पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, and you have come this far, and I'm asking a question straight from your depth. कि आप कानपुर से हैं, बताओ कानपुर का प्रॉब्लम क्या है. तो आपसे ऐसा आंसर निकल ही नहीं रहा कि लगे कि हाँ यार तुमने क्या बढ़िया बोल दिया. Whether I take you and replace somebody else, वो भी यही बोलने वाला है. That's a personality thing. कुछ तो बोलोगे आप where this stands out. So ये GS पढ़ाई किया जा रहा है ना आपका. It is that larger picture. It took me some time. Ultimately, I gave him the answer what I need. It's what we call as personalization. आपके आंसर में चमक तब आएगी when you're speaking from your experience. Okay, when you speak from your understanding, when you speak from what you have seen, what you have done. Okay, sir, I live in Delhi. Delhi का प्रॉब्लम बताओ. Sir, I live in Delhi. Sir, Delhi में ना एक सेंट्रल पार्ट है called as करोल बाग. Delhi also has a border area. ओखला के तरफ भी है and one towards नजफगढ़ भी है. The problems of Delhi differ in these 3 different areas. अगर आप ओखला में जाएंगे, प्रॉब्लम ABC है. अगर आप सेंट्रल दिल्ली में रहेंगे, प्रॉब्लम ABC है. नजफगढ़ में अलग है. And one more thing, sir, the problem I saw 3 years ago is different from problems today. 3-4 साल पहले problem was of this nature. This answer कोई और नहीं दे पाएगा. Only somebody जो दिल्ली में रुका है. You got the point here? That's called as you are getting personalization in your answers. Otherwise, generic ज्ञान हो गया ना. जो GS पढ़ रहे हो ना, that becomes a generic ज्ञान otherwise. And you can never enjoy it. But when I tell you what I'm studying, I'm kind of internalizing it. Somewhere it becomes a part of personality. It'll take you some time, but that's where the game lies. Okay. Anyways, so that your study has to move from this towards personality. It must move towards your vision approach. Otherwise, when you say that I'm studying for IAS because I want to change society, it'll look to be a dishonest answer. Authenticity आती है जब आप अप्लाई कर पाते what you're studying. Otherwise, all are speaking same English, all have the same type of knowledge, all have same type of exposure. How will I know you're bluffing or not bluffing? It comes from authenticity. Your application, ये यहाँ पर आ जाता. You can apply your content in your answers. You tell us, what do you think is India's economic problem. एक है जनरल वाला ज्ञान, India is large, lot of people, agriculture, इंडिया का प्रॉब्लम मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, एक जनरल ज्ञान हो गया. और एक ज्ञान है, सर, द प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ इंडिया according to me, what I read from an article called XYZ, that says the problem is not so much of fiscal problem, the problem is more about monetary management. Why? Because 1 2 3 4 5 point. The problem हम सुनते तो हैं, sir, population problem है, but I don't think so, sir. Problem of India is not the number of population, but it's more about the proportion of population engaged in agriculture who cannot do this kind of task. तो आप यहाँ पर इकोनॉमी अप्लाई कर रहे हो, यहाँ पर अप्लाइंग योर सोशल अंडरस्टैंडिंग. Get your learning towards this level slowly, gradually. So what I call as start from the higher level towards the bottom. Start from a bigger vision. Your facts will fall into place. Now, ये जो L2 and L3 है, this level of questions, they become very important part of what I call as anchoring theme. So now see, what I'm saying here is this. The core of your preparation, okay, are these 5 areas. आप कोई भी आर्टिकल पढ़ें, say essentially, I want a method where students can start getting involved in what they study. आप कुछ भी पढ़ोगे, you must have a sense of emotional connect. You must have a sense of some kind of understanding का truths में पहुंच रहे हैं. वो कैसे होगा? आप कुछ भी पढ़ो, you can link it with 1 or 2 of these 5 things. Link the issue with the nation's development, social development, economic growth, international relations, or environment. That becomes the core of your study. All the rest are kind of your larger framework. Any article you have, how that, and in most issues, the article can address 2 or more such issues. Current affairs में interest नहीं हो रहा. Why? Because आप सिर्फ पढ़ रहे हैं, आप link नहीं कर पा रहे. Link your current affairs with generally 2 or 3 of these issues. पक्का बनेगा. Your mind will start working on those lines. The same thing in another way is this. I feel the core of GS is these 5 areas: IR, security, social justice, and development. ये बांध के रखता है polity, economy, and the bigger playground is given by the resources, people, and geography. ये design of GS है. GS का core है. The core framed by certain boundaries. Your development can't cross the polity constitutional boundary. Your development can't cross ethical boundaries. Your development can't cross environment boundaries. Your development can't cross the economic policy boundaries. And ultimately, ये सारा कुछ करना है within the resources India has, within the people that India has. This outer part is what we call as the geography of the place, the history of the place. When you read GS, I said one problem is you lack the larger purpose. Larger purpose ये है. You'll be surprised. You do this for 1 week, your thinking will start changing. Your approach study will start changing. कोई भी article पढ़ो, आप ये 4-5 चीजें link करो. This is what gives you your vision. This is what gives you your future. Essentially, the same question. कि छक्का तो मार रहा हूं, okay, but something is missing. I am reading, something is missing. I am studying, what's missing is the core focus is missing. If you get the framework right, your GS gets manageable. What books to read, what course to join, ये answer आपको मिल जाएगा internet पे. Okay, I'm moving on. And this is one of my favorite ones. Once you understand these core aspects, you understand what we mean by nation building. The nation's education, infrastructure, agriculture, corruption issues, health issues, women rights, economic development, ये सारा कुछ ultimately is fundamentally this core. So as a habit, as a checklist in your mind, आप कोई current affairs पढ़ो, आप कोई भी topic पढ़ें, map it here.